Thanks, listeners, for joining us today. It is time to catch up with the Elko Area Chamber of Commerce, and today's guest is Katie Ashley from the Elko Area Chamber. Katie, wonderful to have you in studio, and a lot of happy things ahead of us today.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for having me, Lori. I'm always excited when I get to visit with you.
Oh, thanks. I feel the same way. We know that Business After Hours is tonight, and so we want to spend some time encouraging people to enjoy this great networking opportunity.
Absolutely. Tonight we're going to be downtown at Everton Furniture and Mattress Outlet, which is at 440 Commercial Street. We're very excited. We'll be there from 5:30 to 7. It is, of course, free and open to the public. And we're just really excited. They've got a ton of giveaways and a lot of cool things happening down there tonight.
And Everton, I understand, has expanded recently, right? Don't they have some new offerings?
They do. And they are going to be going over those and talking about what all they've added to their roster tonight.
That's great. Everton, right there in the heart of downtown Elko. Just steer toward Machi's and you're there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the Elko Area Chamber hosts this Business After Hours event from 5:30 to 7, and you don't have to be a chamber member, right, Katie?
Correct. It is free and open to the public. However, I'm always happy to talk to people about chamber membership, especially if they're interested in potentially hosting one of these events in the future.
There are a lot of incentives for hosting events. And again, we see brand new businesses, we see legacy businesses. People want to get in on this opportunity because you really never know who's going to walk in the door and maybe change your business prospects.
I think our networking events are just some of the greatest opportunities to create those connections and really get that community visibility, but also that community support, both from you and from the community.
Business After Hours, 5:30 to 7, and there's special drawings for, say, first-time people to attend?
First-timers get entered in for a free drawing for a chance to win some chamber checks to go spend around, of course, our local businesses. And then chamber members also have a free advertising drawing that we do every month as well.
Very nice. Plus, those businesses that participate, they often give away some very nice prizes too.
Yes, and we're very excited to see what Everton has cooked up for us tonight.
All right, that's Everton, and that's in downtown Elko, right there in the corridor. And you can be there 5:30 to 7. Come as you are. This is a real casual mixer.
Absolutely. A lot of people are coming straight from work. We're just excited to see your smiling faces, and you'll see ours.
And when it's Business After Hours, there are some hors d'oeuvres and usually cocktails and non-alcoholic beverages too.
Yes, we usually have the trifecta, food, drink, and some giveaways, which is really fun. Plus, the networking is a solid bonus.
Katie Ashley, our guest today in for the Elko Area Chamber of Commerce. She is all things membership, and you've got a huge list, lady, over 700 chamber members.
Yes, and we are still growing. So again, if there are anyone who's listening who may not be a chamber member yet, I am happy to meet with you and talk all things chamber. Or that rolls us into, we have a lunch and learn coming up next week. It's going to be Thursday afternoon from 12 to 1:30 upstairs at the chamber or the historic Sherman Station. We're going to be going over all things chamber. So not only will I be talking member benefits and what all is included in your chamber membership, but Megan will actually be talking all things additional advertising opportunities, sponsorship opportunities, and events.
The Elko Area Chamber offers all of these benefits to chamber members, and there are different tiers or levels of membership, right, Katie? Because we want to encourage nonprofits, even home-based businesses, churches. I mean, there are a variety of chamber members.
Absolutely. And you know what I say is you don't know what you don't know. So come find out the information. I'm going to have all of the information just available for both members and non-members alike at this Lunch and Learn. It's going to actually have lunch provided by RNDC. So thank you, Rural Nevada Development Corporation, for providing lunch for that.
Shirley's amazing.
Shirley is so great. We love her. And we're just very excited to put this on. And again, it's free and open to the public. So anyone can come into these lunch and learns and just find out more information.
Wow, that's great. Now, do you want folks to register in advance, or is it kind of a drop-in thing, Katie?
You're more than welcome to register in advance and let us know. Of course, you can reach us at 775-738-7135, or come as you are, attend, learn something new, and join us for lunch.
That's a Lunch and Learn hosted by your Elko Area Chamber. Again, it's open. You don't have to be a chamber member, but by the end of this session that goes from noon to 1:30 on Thursday next week, just a week away, you'll be certainly encouraged to become a chamber member, Katie. And one other aspect of chamber membership that I really want to promote, and I do promote outside in the community, is that the social media aspect, and that the chamber has a YouTube channel. You host amazing programs, Katie. You do a wonderful job.
Thank you so much. I am still trying to grow our YouTube channel. Actually, right now that you mention our social media, we do have a little incentive, a little competition going on. If you follow our chamber Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channels, there is a giveaway that we're doing next Friday. So at the end of this month, you can go to our pages at Elko Area Chamber on all 3 platforms to find that information.
And this kind of social media is a healthy kind of social media because, of course, you're helping to marshal the messaging. You're helping to encourage local businesses to grow and connect, and it can make a huge difference in the community. Some people just aren't confident in creating their own social media, Katie.
Absolutely. And I'll touch more on that at our Lunch and Learn when we talk benefits, because we actually do offer some social media, I would say, support for chamber members. We do like and follow your pages to help kind of grow your platforms as well. And we want people to know about that. So make sure you're checking out our social media pages to find out what our chamber members are doing, what's happening in the community, and just more information about us.
About the Elko Area Chamber of Commerce. You can get started by visiting elkonevada.com. And I think between exploreelko.com, elkonevada.com, those are the 2 top Facebook pages for the entire region.
Yes, the E-Center or Convention Center, as people still know it as. They do wonderful, wonderful things. As you know, we partnered with them last year with our events calendar. We are so happy to just collaborate with them in this community and be a part of things happening.
I'm so happy that you partnered because it makes it so much easier, Katie, to find events that are coming up. It's chronological, has all the information, has contacts. You can, in one click, go right to that event Facebook page or other social media. And so between the Elko Area Chamber and the ECVA, those 2 pages are interconnected. There is a bonus, though. The benefit of being the chamber member is that those 2 calendars will cross-promote one another.
Yes, absolutely. And not to toot mine or Michelle Cromwell's horns.
Toot away.
But I think that the system that is used for these calendars looks absolutely amazing. It is just wonderful. It's branded to your events, to your business. And of course, if you're on our calendar, you're on their calendar. But I did recently find out from Michelle that you're also on the City of Elko's calendar on their website and on the county's. So you're hitting 4 websites at this point, which is huge.
That's right. And it is free of charge. All you have to do is just send in that information, Katie. You can have a photo or a graphic, and it's super easy to use. I mean, it's very user-friendly. I can tell you that.
Yes, we tried to make it as user-friendly as possible. And of course, you can submit through the Chamber's website, elkonevada.com, or the Convention Center's Explore Elko. So both are available to you.
All right. And that's a great start. Again, elkonevada.com. That's the Elko Area Chamber website. If you're thinking of, I guess if you're listening to this program, hopefully you're already located to Elko, but if you're thinking of relocating, this is a perfect website to get all kinds of information. The Elko Area Chamber is the official Elko Visitor Center as well.
Yeah, and we have a ton of visiting information. We actually send out visiting and relocation packets. We have so much information available. And, one of the benefits of being a chamber membership, we're just going to roll into benefits this today. One of those benefits is actually having your information available at the chamber in our display area. And we will put that in our visiting and our relocation packets for you so that people can find you and know who you are and kind of learn a little bit more.
Yeah, that's so important. We have so many people who come through our Elko area chamber. Elko Visitor Center has got to be one of the most spectacular in the state. The Sherman Station, that 2-story log building, and the historic little outbuildings that accompany it. They make great photography backdrops. You know, you're a professional photographer, Katie, and we know how much people love visiting. And you have a gift shop inside. You tell the story, the history of the Sherman Station.
We do. It's definitely a place to stop into. Even if you are a local, if you have not been inside the Sherman Station, make a point to come visit us because it is amazing and the history there is phenomenal. One exciting thing is we actually have a new electronic sign outside the chamber.
You beat me to it.
I know. We recently got it installed. We're so excited. And we do have advertising available now with our new electronic sign. So getting advertising up on Idaho Street where thousands of people drive by every day is going to be huge. So for people that want more information, talk to Megan, not myself, but give us a call. So
that is a beautiful electronic sign. You can have videos on that sign. I've seen it just driving past, and it's also one of the chamber benefits, Katie, is that right?
Yes. So that will be added to our additional advertising opportunities as a chamber member benefit. So we are going to be able to offer that to our chamber members. Any of our sponsors for our annual events will be listed on there. Of course, it's going to start having our before and after hours information. So driving by on Idaho Street, take a look at that. It is absolutely gorgeous. That new sign is phenomenal. We're very excited.
Yeah, and it was paid for by chamber members and community participation. That's the other great thing. It's paid for.
Yes, it is 100% paid for by our Sherman Dinner and auction last year, which is huge. That is one of our biggest events, and it is just a fundraiser for our building and the upkeep and maintenance of our historic area. So having that electronic sign available, our previous sign did end up breaking, but it was old, and so
it was kind of Pac-Man old.
It was kind of Pac-Man old. So having this new upgrade is absolutely amazing for us.
The best of the old and the new, and it really showcases what the Elko Area Chamber of Commerce can do when it combines those elements, because we appreciate the history and the tradition of Elko, but at the same time, look at all the new things we're embracing. I mean, the beautiful, the Nevada Gold Mines, Aquatic and Recreation Center, huge support for that, and that's an example of something that's beautiful and new and meets the needs of the community that exist alongside a lot of our traditions and things that we really appreciate, our ball fields, and like you said, the E-Center, the Elko City Hall.
Yes, I think it is wonderful that this community and this town is continuing to grow and evolve and ever change. However, we do stay true to our roots and our traditions, and that is a beautiful thing.
And you can help share that with Katie Ashley. Of course, she is cultivating and retaining membership for the Elko Area Chamber of Commerce. And we mentioned events, and so Megan would be very upset with us if we didn't talk about her very special event coming right up, right?
Yes, we do have that happening here shortly over Mother's Day weekend. It's going to be our 47th annual Elko Home Show.
Oh, she looks great.
I know. I can't believe it either. We're very excited about this event. Of course, it is over Mother's Day weekend at the E-Center, the convention center. And it is a huge vendor event.
That's why you're talking about it now.
Yes, we have to prepare ourselves. We get over 4,000 attendees to this event every year, and it is just a wonderful opportunity for businesses in this community to get information out there, to sell their wares, to provide product or service, whatever it may be. We are currently accepting vendors. So please, please, please come see us, call us, send a pigeon. I don't know. Just come and talk to us. Megan would be very upset if we didn't talk about it.
Well, and that's right. Whether you're a small business, home-based business, a nonprofit, whether you just need wall space or you need half the convention center. I don't know. I mean, because we have exhibits both indoors and out. I look at this, the Elko Area Chamber Home Show, as just, we're going for it. I mean, it's springtime by then, and we're on the doorstep of summer. And this is just a way to showcase all that's new and bright and exciting.
Absolutely. And of course, like you mentioned, inside and outside, we have space for everyone. We try to make it as accessible as possible. If you want to be involved in this, please come talk to us. Not only do we have vendor opportunities available, we have sponsorship opportunities available. If you want to get the word out a little differently, and maybe that's what you're looking for, we have different tiers of sponsorship. We also do swag bags, and we accept your business's swag for these bags to give away each day. So all kinds of options. Again, any questions, need any information, come talk to us, give us a ring, chat with Megan. I don't know.
Come on by.
Come on by.
It's your Chamber of Commerce headquarters. It's a beautiful little respite there on the edge of the Elko City Park. A short little stroll to the Northeastern Nevada Museum. It's our Elko Visitor Center, but it's the official home of the Elko Area Chamber. And again, I just cannot say how much I know our entire community appreciates you, Katie, Katie Baucom, of course, Megan McKelly, Billy Crapo, Elko Area Chamber CEO. She's going on 20 years.
This is her 20th year.
Did you know? That's
Next
incredible.
month will be her 20 years at the Chamber. We are so very excited, so very proud of her. And if I can just say, I've known Billy since I was 14. And so just being able to grow and learn, because she used to be the membership coordinator. She used to be the events and advertising coordinator. So just being able to learn from her is such a wonderful experience.
She is a fantastic mentor and someone that truly cares about this community, as evidenced by her now 20 years leadership with the Elko Area Chamber. And we want to make sure that we're getting to everything today. Katie, you've got a whole stack of flyers.
I have so much.
I will let you take it away, lady. We've got at least 10 more minutes.
So we do have, of course, Business Before Hours coming up in March. That's going to be March 12th from 8 to 9 in the morning. Get your coffee fix, maybe some breakfast food.
Buy some earrings.
Buy some earrings.
I did. They're so cute.
And just come network and connect with the local community. Next month, we're actually going to be over at Keller Williams VIP. So Keller Williams is in their old location. It was Keller Williams, then it wasn't, and now it's Keller Williams again.
Well, there you go. So buy some real estate.
So buy some real estate. If you're in the market to buy or sell a home, we're going to be over at Keller Williams.
Very nice. And you're going to meet some fantastic people who are holding up chamber membership.
Absolutely. So please join us again, March 12th from 8 to 9 in the morning. They're located at 465 4th Street. So that is downtown Elko, right across from the old Wells Fargo building.
And they have that cool red signage, so they stand out.
Yes, they do stand out. So if you get lost, give us a call, but I hope you don't.
Right. And have fun. Again, mixing and mingling the business before hours. It's just the other side of the evening, business after hours. And that is tonight. Of course, we were talking about that earlier, but business before hours, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. You can have some little breakfasty items, some coffee or tea, and most of all, just enjoy the friendship of this community.
Yes, absolutely. It is one of my favorite things is attending these monthly networking events because I get to see all of your wonderful faces.
Oh, Katie, you're the sweetest. So speaking of, you're going to be helping lead the membership luncheon. I'm glad this is back because it's super popular.
Yes. So this is, I believe, our third year that we are doing our membership luncheon. I've got some information available. So give us a call if you need anything. But we will be doing this April 21st from 12 to 1:30 at the Western Folklife Center. And we are excited to announce that it will be Taco Tuesday. We're going to have catering done by Las Brisas. We are asking people to RSVP by April 16th. So that is a Thursday. The Thursday prior, please RSVP by the end of the day to our CEO, Miss Billy Crapo, at ceo@elkonevada.com.
Easy. Okay.
You're going to be meeting us. Maybe you don't know us. Maybe you've never met the staff at the Elko Area Chamber.
Impossible.
Come say hi.
Yes.
You're going to meet our board of directors and learn who is on our board. Maybe you haven't met them before, so come meet them. We're going to talk about our 2025 year and recap on all of the changes that we added last year and what we think of that.
Just a few little things like entire Downtown Business Association business.
Yes. We're going to be talking about our benefits and our additional opportunities. So maybe you can't make next week's Lunch and Learn, but you're available April 21st. We're going to be talking about those benefits and those additional opportunities so that you do know what is included in your chamber membership or what is offered to our members. And we're going to be talking about our 2026 events. Of course, we have a ton of events coming up for this year. We are very, very excited for, and maybe you don't know everything that's coming down the pipeline. You're going to find out.
You are going to find out. I know I was just talking to Kirsten Siratek from the city, and cleanup is right around the corner, Katie.
Yes, there's so much that happens in this community. One of the things that I find funny is when I was a teenager, I was like, there's nothing to do in this town. There is so much to do in this town. You just got to get out and find it.
Yeah, make your own fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And with our membership luncheon, it is free to attend.
Taco Tuesday is free?
Taco Tuesday is free to attend.
Yeah.
We're going to have an open discussion, some question and answers. So come on down, bring a friend. Bring someone who I've never met so I can introduce myself to them, and let's have some tacos and talk chamber.
Awesome. That is April 21st, the membership luncheon hosted by the Elko Area Chamber. Our very own Katie Ashley will be there, 12 to 1:30. RSVP by reaching out to ceo@elkonevada.com. We got that covered, huh?
Yes.
Awesome, lady. And we talked about the home show and, some other dates, because once the home show hits, the dust does not settle. I mean, the dust rises and it becomes a dust storm. It's just incredible.
Yes. Once home show hits, we are full steam ahead with everything else for the rest of the year. So we do have our Sippin' Saturdays, which we coined last year. Previously was the wine walks, and we're very excited. We have some dates available now with those. So in June 13th, we'll be doing our Island Breeze cocktail walk.
Sounds refreshing.
August 1st, which we recently added, we will be doing our Cape Crusade, which is going to be a superhero themed cocktail walk.
Well, that's fine. August 1st.
August 1st.
Okay.
September 19th, we will be bringing back Balloons and Bubbly with the Ruby Mountain Balloon Festival. So we are very excited for that one. October 17th, we are doing Sip or Treat. It is going to be a Halloween themed trick-or-treat-esque cocktail walk.
Nice. Costumes allowed.
Costumes allowed. And lastly, but not least, we're going to have our Santa Crawl back on November 21st. We are doing our Cozy Cocktail Walk.
Oh, that's great. So many fun sweaters that come out during the Cozy Cocktail Walk.
Yes. But, dress up as Santa. We had a Grinch last year. Wear your cozy sweaters.
Yes.
I think I saw someone in footy pajamas. Come hang out with us, get some warm drinks, have a good time, and check out some of these downtown businesses.
I got to say how much I appreciate the downtown businesses. I mean, the businesses all over the community, Katie, but no matter what's, going on or coming up or what is past, they are there for us. They're putting on these amazing events. The chamber is there supporting them. They always have delicious food and libations and great cheer. I mean, last year, people are still talking about the Snowflake Festival, and that was last December.
Yes, and we're very excited to continue that rolling. Of course, we're going to be doing Snowflake Festival again this year with the Parade of Lights. What an undertaking that was.
Yeah.
My
goodness. We couldn't tell how hard it was because you guys made it seem seamless.
It was so much fun seeing the community come out and support, and just what a wonderful Hallmark Christmas that we had.
Definitely. Oh my gosh. So we decided the Hallmark Christmas rolls over into the Hallmark Cowboy Christmas with cowboy poetry. Cowboy poetry. We just need our own separate channels for all these different things that we're doing.
There is so much happening. It is so hard to keep up with it all, but it is one of my favorite things about being in this community and living here is how much our community, one, comes together to support these events, but two, just how much we do for each other. It is so wonderful.
Katie, you are so spot on. Katie Ashley, Membership Coordinator, Elko Area Chamber of Commerce. She will help you understand your benefits. There's no obligation to just sit, chat, have a little meeting, talk about, you'll even just come kind of stroll through the business or even talk about the prospective business, right? So that people can see where they might fit in or where they might be able to make some improvements. It's all good advice and information.
Absolutely. I try to be as much of a friendly face as possible for these businesses, and just it helps having that.
It really does.
Being able to know that you're going to find someone who will be a friend, who will be a confidant, who will help with advice or anything. Or, you know what? I'll try to find the answers for you if I don't know it.
That's right. Katie's helping you network, and networking tonight with Business After Hours. It's going to be at Everton and their downtown Elko, Everton Furnishings, mattresses. They're going to be unveiling some new products, I think, tonight. So
yes, that's the rumor anyways.
Okay, so we don't want to spill any beans until it's time to serve the beans, and that'll be at 5:30 at, of course, Everton in downtown Elko. Katie, there's so many great things that you are a part of in this community and that you help perpetuate. Thank you for all of that. Thanks for all the love and everything that you bring to the Elko Area Chamber and our theater community, because that's coming up too.
That is coming up. If we have time, I'd love to plug one of our local...
I would love that you would do that because, well, Katie is also the chair of the board of directors for Silver Stage Players, the oldest performing theater troupe in the state of Nevada.
Yes, but I'm going to talk about some of our friends right now with a different theater company. As much as I love Silver Stage Players and what we do, I love being able to have so many different options for the arts in this community. So Great Basin College and Overland Stage Theater Company are actually putting on Into the Woods next month, which is a very fun musical about traditional fairy tales with a little twist to them.
Watch what you wish for.
That is going to be March 5th through 7th and March 12th through 14th at the theater over at Great Basin College. Tickets are on sale now. If you check out, I believe their Facebook pages, they have links for that, but they're going to have 4 performances each week. So they'll have a matinee on Saturday, and then each evening they'll have a performance. So it's going to be fun.
It's wonderful. We can look forward to, among the various talents, the Elko Area Chamber's very own Megan McKelly stepping into another leading role. Anytime you have an opportunity to hear Megan sing and watch her perform, it's truly magical, really.
I was blown away the first time I heard Megan sing. But not only that, your daughter is going to be in the show, which is awesome. As you know, she grew up revolving around theater, which is amazing. And then other local talents, some of our dearest friends, and other people who you may be a little shocked to find on stage, but how fun is that?
How would you like to see your dentist performing as the big bad wolf? The dentist is being the big bad. I know. I don't want to give too much away. I'm hoping to get some of the cast members on, or at least visit with them, because again, it's an incredible production. It's a great collaboration, Katie, and so pleased and proud that we have been able to inspire even younger actors, performers, writers, directors. They have formed yet another local production company.
Yes, some of our local high school students have recently started their own production company. They'll be graduating this year, and this summer they'll be putting on their first show. They have auditions coming up in April, I believe, so that is very exciting for them. The more people talk about competition, but the more competition there is, the better. The more options we have, the better. And how great is it that we have all of these various performing arts available in this community?
You are so right. It elevates opportunity, it elevates talent, and it just elevates the spirit of our hometown. Elko Area Chamber of Commerce, the voice of business, but also supporting the arts in our community. We'll be talking more, of course, in the days and weeks and months to come. Katie, thank you, as always, for a wonderful job on the radio and for what you do every day as membership coordinator and just a bright spark in our community.
Well, thanks for having me, Lori. It's just, my day gets better every time I get to see you, so I'm happy.
Oh, thank you so much, Katie. Thank you, listeners, for joining us for today's Elko Live here on KELK.